Yeah, so I made this pretty simple scene. Well, not simple, but yeah, pretty simple scene. So I'm going to give away what I have so far. Because you know Blender is free, so yeah. I mean, and you do hard work, but yeah, it is worth it all. So, um, well, here are some plants. They kind of sway in the wind. So like they're not using I'm not using physics or anything like that. I'm just using some modifiers, and yeah, you can add them to your scene like pretty easily. So yeah, I'm gonna show you just how simple it is to set them up. Yeah, so let's just save this, and it's pretty cool. Like, so I have like three groups here. I have the collection, which is the main one. Then I have plants, and this is the one that control all the good stuff. And then there is the controllers. And these control the animation on the plants themselves. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do this. So file, new general. I want to save it. So what if now you make a scene, make like a really quick scene. I use a landscape. I go here. I go to my operator presets, and I can just use any of these to make a scene. So default is this. Let's just use a gully, and then yeah, not gonna add very much. Scale it up. We're just gonna add like a bunch of grass like coming out here. So what I can do now is this. File. I go to file. I go to append, and I find wherever I have my plants blend file downloaded. Then I would from there I would append. So I'm going to append my collection, and I want to get my controls. My controls. I want and I need my plants. I need my plants. So I'm gonna append these two groups here. But then I can add the other groups. So I can add like let's just append these groups. These hmm let's just go control and load. Control and plants. Let's append these guys. Alright. So now what I will do is just make sure that these are hidden, and then what I would do now is I'll go here, I add a particle system, I make it a hair system, making it a hair system. Let me just reduce this to like a low number, maybe like 100, or maybe like let's give ourselves like 356, or any arbitrary number, but not too much because it will cause the computer to kind of choke up. Then I would go to my object data. I will add a vertex group. Let's add two vertex groups. Um, yeah, so control my first group. I will just draw a part F and make the brush bigger. I'll just draw a place where I want my grass to be. There, let's say here, and up top on here, just to give myself some grass. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, and then object mode. Well, go back to particle properties. I go to my vertex groups, density, group 1, length, let's use it, group 1. And then for our render, we go to render, and we change it from path to collection. And then instance collection. Oh yeah, I should have instanced the other group. So let's go back now. File, append, and then we go to these are our groups. So let's append the first grass. We append this group. Perfect. And then what we would do is, let's make sure that it's not showing. Yeah. What we would do is we would go here and instance, and we use grass. And then what we need to do is we need to click pick random object rotation, and we need to turn up our scale. Yeah. And then if we were supposed to press play, their grass is waving in the wind. Yeah, pretty simple like that. And we can, let's go to use count, because we don't want too many of these like long looking thingamajiggies. I don't know what they are. Like this is the first time I ever saw them because I'm like studying abroad in another country. Um, then we can like, let's turn this to like 2, and let's turn these grass 0011 0001, and we turn this to more than that one, just maybe not too much, so we can have a mixture. And then what we can do is we go to advanced, and when we go to advanced, you click advanced, then you click rotation, open rotation, and we turn up our phase, and we randomize just to make it random. You can turn up the number. You can turn up the number if you want to, but I wouldn't advise to do that. You can go to your children. We can use for our kids. Let's use interpolated, but we won't go this large. We would actually, because it's too much. You can like maybe, yeah, let's put it like, yeah, 7. And then what we can do is just make sure that the render amount is low as well, and not you get too much and it will cause problems in the future. We leave this at like 7 2. Anything anywhere near around this number, because that number always looks the best. Yeah, and like if you're supposed to go here, we have a grass growing. I mean, you can fix it if you want to, and yeah. And then like, what if you wanted to add another like set of grass? We can click here, we make it here, we turn on a number again to like a low number, and what we will do is we will like just append again to another group. So, or you can actually, but that's too much work. So you go file, you go to append, and you can find like, we want let's say we want some sunflowers. We append our sunflowers, and then we just make sure that that is off. We turn that off. Sorry about that. Yeah, we turned it off. Then give me a sec. Yeah, and then we go to collection, and we go sunflowers, and we say pick random object rotation, and then we go to density, we go to group 1, then we go to like, we can play, we go here, we go to there, this group, and we add our sunflowers, like a patch of sunflowers there. Yeah, some patch of sunflowers, another patch here, another patch there, another patch like here, another patch there. So like, you can add it as you feel fit to add it. And then we can go to our particle settings again. We won't use any children, but we can turn up the scale just a little bit. And then we want to go to advanced, and we want to go to rotation again. Now we want to turn up the phase, and we want to turn the randomness up, just to give yourself some randomness. Yeah, not that one, sorry. And just make it random, yeah. So now all of them are actually blowing in the wind. Yeah, we don't really need that guy there. And then for these guys, you want to make sure that you go from orientation axis to normal. Yeah. Yeah, one of these is supposed to be normal. Normal, no, not that one. Yeah, normal. Or just play around until, yeah, okay, good, that's it. So global Z, so that, like, this guy, but you can, I don't think, we don't need him. So we can, like, we can delete that guy. Subtract, yeah, like, there, perfect. Then, yeah, come back out. Then we have our sunflowers, and they're waving in the wind. Yeah, and then if we go to cycles, not cycles, sorry, that is Eevee. Yeah, so all the materials are here. Shift, but I think it's most optimized for for cycles, not really for Eevee, because yeah, it was made for cycles, so it wouldn't look. It looks more cartoony in Eevee because I kind of made it for for cycles. But we can do some more stuff. Let's add mix this a sun, and it's too strong. We can turn it down. Let's give ourselves like one, oh, two. Yeah, give ourselves like two. We have a sun, and what we can do now is we go to um we go to what is Stefan doing? We go to, yeah, we go here, we add another group, and this is gonna be for flowers. So bam, we can add flowers around here. Oopsie, add some flowers, add flowers here, flowers here, flowers here, some flowers here, and flowers here, flowers there, everywhere. We add some flowers, then we go object mode. Cool. I remember our plants are still moving. And then what we can do now is we go to particle settings again. We add another one. Make a here. Remember, we turn this down low. Maybe like yeah, like that much. Then we go to file, append. I'm so sorry for the names. Yeah. Oh, we go to it's Marguerite. I think it's 3. Nope, it's not 3. So don't go to Marguerite 3. Yeah, go to append. I don't know how I got it. Yeah, it's this guy. Yep, it's this guy. And then it's Marjorie, and then we hide that. Then we go here, and then we go to collection, and then we go to instance collection, go to Marjorie, and then what we do is we make it pick random, object rotation, and we turn up our scale, and we have our flowers there, you see. And then we go to density, we want group 2, and then we can length, yeah, you could try length 2, and we can make this simple. That way there are flowers, they're there. and interpolated. Yeah, that's right, interpolated. And then what we can do is it's a little too large. We turn down our scale. Yeah. We have flowers. We can add a little bit more. Yeah, it's too much. Crash. Sorry. We can add, let's give ourselves like 120. Yeah. And then we have our flowers. And yeah, I mean, advance, rotation, and just phase in. And then we can make it random. Yep. Then there we have flowers. And they also move in the wind. And then the other cool things, like if you want to adjust your animation, this guy here, ripples. There's ripples. He controls the controls the ripple in the leaves. These leaves, and you can, if you want to make it different, you can scale it. You can scale it. So we can go to controls, ripples, and we can, where is it? Yeah, yeah. You can click this guy. It's ripples. Oh, ripples. Oh, two. Oh man, I don't know why it names that, but anywho. And then I think I did something wrong, but sorry guys. You can scale it up or scale it down, and as you can see, you add your ripples in your leaves, so your leaves, they kind of simulate like if they're blowing in the wind. Yeah, so it's like you make it smaller, the more you will see it. And then some grass blades also have it, not all of them. Yeah, and then right, then you have your flowers, yep, and then you have your grass. Yeah, and then there are the weeds. It's the same process of just appending the group, and then you use it as an instance for your particle system, and then you can go to this not bend. You need sway control. Hold on, your sway control. Oh, oh, bend. Sorry. Yeah, yours. Ah, yeah, sway control. Okay, we need our sway control. Yeah, there are actually two of them. So our sway control, let's see if we have the right one, but sway control, it controls the, okay, so not, that one does nothing. So you need to go to sway control, sway control 01001, and then he controls your sway. So you can see, oopsie. So you have your grass, yeah, and then you can just go to, so sway control controls your grass, sway control 1, or sway control controls more like controls your flowers. Oh no, it doesn't. But yeah, your sway control. Sway control. Oh, so many. Sway control 2. Yeah, so sway control 2 controls your flowers. Sway control 1, when you pen, controls the grass. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did that, but yeah. But hey, so you can go to your graph editor. We go to our for Y rotation, and we go to modifiers, and we can like, so just sway control 1 is for grass. We can make the grass go even wilder by, we can turn this up. Like for wind, we could turn it down, or we can just leave it in the middle, and we can have it like really slow. Yeah. So anywhere around here to have it slow grass. Anywhere here, if you have it this way, it goes back and forth. Like, yeah. Yeah, but actually, it's just, let's normalize it, and you can see what it is. So our Y rotation, it's just that. And we can, what we can do is we can, let's go to animation. We can go to, we can go to, we go to graph editor again, and we can slide up here. I'm so sorry, it's so rusty, but yeah, I just was experimenting, so I just thought about giving you guys this timeline. Okay, okay, don't worry about that. We go here, we go to our graph editor, we normalize again, normalize it. Yeah, and basically this is what we have here. So we go to N, we go modifiers, you have your noise modifier, so you can just make sure you have, remember, sway control 1, 2, sway control 3 will be for the, sway control 3 will be for, so every time you bring object in, the sway control 3 will be for the flowers. If you were supposed to bring in another set, it will be sway control 4, and they will all have the same animation as sway control, but is it, I guess it's because it's an instance, so what happens is that, yeah, it comes in as a different numbers, but this, as we know, would control our flowers. So like our flowers that we just brought in, which are the Mars or something or daisies, I'm not sure what they are, and this controls our daisies rotation. So here, if you wanted our daisies to be more like angry, we can turn this up, and we have, yeah, daisies that are like going crazy. Or we can go here and we can just turn this down. We have blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So like, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty simple. Right. And if there are any questions, you can always like leave a comment, and I will try my best to let you guys get this on file, so you too can play around with it. And yeah, you just, maybe you can add it to your projects if you want. But just remember, sway control will come in as a number, and yeah, so it comes in as sway control 1, 0, 1, sway control 0, 2 for each of the instance of the groups that you brought in, and that will control the way it's bending and it's flowing. And then there is also weeds. So yeah, and like if you're supposed to go here, materials should come in as well. Yeah, flowers. Yeah, and like one other thing is, like, if you want to add color to your flower, you can go to your marguerite and just click one of them. Click one of them, and then you go to your material settings, material 24, and you just go to your material shader editor, and like right here you can play around in this area for the different colors, and then you just turn this up and you have different color flowers if you want to have different color flowers. And because it has like a particle random node, it would give you these few colors when you render. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Materials setup pretty simple. Yeah, because I know Blender is free and like I know there are many other plugins that people use, but they're kind of expensive and like I know how much I struggled and I don't really have money. I can't really get the stuff I want now, and so I'm really thankful that Blender was made free because no, there's no separation with those who have a lot of money. They can get all the plugins, and they can do plats, and they can make their scenes look really nice. And yeah, so hopefully this can help. Even though it may not be that much, but hopefully it has some sort of way to help you if you want to use it. Yeah, free. Just you can just give me a mention. It's CC0 by attribution. Attribution. I can't remember. Yeah, my English is getting bad, but anyway. Yeah, so just tell me and yeah, and like it's pretty cool. I'm gonna show you anything like you want to make sure that you well like when you append when you go to append it's gonna be in your so you like say you download it um and you find where you have it so like you have it for me in F and then there are plats right blend and like like when you do that like what will happen inside their groups and then you link and you link and append to the group the different groups you can play around and see which one is which because I'm not too sure but yeah but you can just play around and see which one you want. Yeah, unfortunately the program I'm using is not allowing me to show you the the second screen so you can see. Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Mm, okay. So hopefully it helps. Any questions, any queries, just comment or just message, and I will help. Yeah, and it's free. So yeah, yeah. So bye guys.